So endings can feel hard. When anything ends, there's a sense of loss, grief. Even if we know that thing needed to end, it's a change. And when we can embrace those changes and understand that they are part of life, part of our evolution, that we must close the door to some things for another door to reopen, it allows us to expand. It allows our consciousness to raise because we are embracing change rather than fighting against it. I was asked recently what my conclusion of was around the fact that I've just gone through this kind of epic ending where I hit this point of going through a big life review, a sense of witnessing deaths around me, witnessing deaths of myself, of my beliefs, of the old past parts of me that were no longer serving me, that were running on beliefs and behaviors that weren't relevant anymore. And it was interesting to reflect because this person was going through that themselves now, and being able to look back at my experience with retrospect and be able to do it from a place of wanting to help another person really helped to give myself scope. And my answer was that every part of it, each part that felt painful or kind of excruciating, where I was trying to embrace the emotional processes that I was going through, each offered a little golden nugget, a little new insight, a new perspective. And what's happened is it's put a bee up my bonnet. It has helped me to fuel action and change in my world. It's helped me to take divine inspired action. So what I'm trying to get at today is that even when things feel like they're going bad, when they're painful, when we wake up feeling the gamut of ascension symptoms, where we feel frustrated, where we feel in a fog, where we're tired or we're wired, when we're having unexplained pains in our body, when energy fuckery is happening all around us, when relationships are disintegrating, when the life that we knew we don't know if it feels right anymore, that all of this is communication, that it's happening for a reason, that it's energy communicating to you to show you that change is here, that change is now coming for you. And it's welcoming you to end things and to close doors and to open up for the next space. And that when we're in those spaces, to hold that hope and that knowing that it's actually creating space for the new. It is paving the path for the new. So being able to look back in retrospect at my situation and go, oh, well, that helped me to make this decision and that helped me to take that action that actually got me to this space. I feel like I'm back online again. I'm aligned. I'm on the timeline I want to be on. I feel confident to show up, to be seen, and to do the work I'm here to do. And as someone who feels so passionate to helping people who are here to show up, here to be seen, here to do the work, here to tap into their energetic gifts, here to tap into their spiritual awakenings, to raise their consciousness. So what's raising consciousness? It's bringing consciousness to ourselves. The only thing we have to work on is in here, and the rest is a ripple effect. Our lives transform when we change internally. So everything I offer is about how to work on our energy, how to have practical things that create change, how to have emotional intelligence, energetic intelligence, how to open up to our intuition and receive guidance, because it's around us and available at all times. So my invitation to you is to have some healthy self-inquiry. Ask yourself questions that open up to expansive answers. Because when you ask yourself negative questions, like, why didn't I do that? Why was I so silly not to finish this in time? Why do I look this way? Why did I treat that person that way? You're going to get a response. But when you ask yourself opening questions and explore into the infinite pure potentiality of what if? What can I do right now that steps me closer to my dream? How would I show up if I had everything I needed? What would I do if I felt completely confident, safe, and secure right now in this situation? Shift the questions that you ask yourself. Do them internally, mentally. Do them in a journaling practice in the morning. Start your day by envisaging your best day ever. What does a best day ever look like and feel like? When you catch yourself being miserable about things or going in a loop over and over about something bad that's happened, change it. Start talking about how good it is. I know it might seem trivial and silly, but it actually works. This is how we work with energy. We put our intention into something. That's where our attention goes. And it starts to shift reality. It changes relationship. It changes our self-perception. We start letting go of fear and shame and guilt. And we start living our best life yet. And honestly, that's all we can ask for. I hope you have a beautiful day, a beautiful week, an exceptional month, and an outstanding year. I love you very much, and I'll talk to you soon.